Before we get into the full story, here's something to think about. What would you do if you watched your only source of income being taken away right before your eyes, just moments before breaking fast during Ramadan? That's exactly what happened at Dataran Merdeka, Kuala Lumpur, and it was all caught on camera. The video has now exploded online, clocking over 7 million views in just one day. Welcome back to 2230. In tonight's coverage, we're diving into a story that's gripped the Malaysian public and sparked a fiery online debate. At the heart of it, an alleged unlicensed street vendor, a few bottles of water, some tissue packs, and an outburst that turned into a national talking point. So here's what happened. Just before the Maghrib call to prayer, when Muslims across the country were about to break their fast, enforcement officers from local authorities were seen confronting a street vendor operating near Dataran Merdeka. According to what's been circulating on TikTok and other platforms, the vendor did not have the necessary license to sell on site. Officers moved in to confiscate his goods, bottled water and tissue packets, sparking a dramatic reaction. In a video that's since gone viral, the vendor can be seen snatching a bottle back in frustration before hurling it to the ground, then flinging it into the air. A young girl, believed to be connected to him, stepped in to try and calm things down. But her presence didn't stop the vendor. He yanked the cart forcefully, shook it, and ended up spilling all the goods onto the pavement. Meanwhile, the officers kept calm. They picked up the items without reacting, returning them neatly to the cart. But the tension wasn't over. As the officers started walking away with the confiscated goods, another woman joined in to confront them. Shockingly, a nearby boy even took off his shoe and threw it at the officers, another moment that set the comment section on fire. Now here's where things get really interesting. Netizens are deeply divided. On one side, many praise the officers for their restraint, highlighting that in many places this kind of situation could easily turn violent. They also brought up the fairness issue, how other street vendors followed the rules, paid for their spots, and did things by the book. On the flip side, some Malaysians felt the officers were being too rigid, especially during the holy month of Ramadan. Comments poured in about how hard it is for locals to make a living, especially with rising living costs, and how some leniency could have gone a long way. So what's your take on this? Should the law be enforced strictly no matter what, or should there be room for compassion in certain situations? Let us know in the comments below. This story isn't just about a tantrum or a viral video. It raises deeper questions about economic struggle, enforcement fairness, and how we treat people at their lowest moments. And here's a fact. The requirement to hold a street vending license in Kuala Lumpur is governed by strict municipal laws, where operating without a license can lead to fines or confiscation on the spot. If you found this story compelling, give us a like, hit that share button, and subscribe to 2230 for more stories that matter to you. We break the news that others don't, and we want to hear from you. What would you have done if you were there, on either side of this incident? Drop your thoughts in the comments.